find you a good girl and we'll get you married, you know, Vedic samskar and vivaha, you know, and you live an honorable life. And you protect your honor, you protect the honor of your family and of your religion and like that. Good. So now, which one are you going to follow? Who's the authority? You're going to follow your friend and say, look, forget about all that stuff. You just make money and you know, you get some pretty girl, you have sex, and you need an apartment, you need a car, and all that. And the other one's saying, don't be attracted by that. Once you have your education and you're able to work properly, then we'll find you a clean girl, you'll get married, you'll have a family, you live honorably. Now, who are you going to believe?
My grandfather.
I hope so.
Because I have more faith in him, I guess. So.
Well, because your grandfather treated you with love, he didn't beat you and demean you or whatever. You know, you're convinced that he loves you, and this other friend, you know, you don't know if he loves you or not. You know,
Yeah.
but the point is, you have to decide who you believe. That's what I'm saying. That's the most fundamental and decision you make in your life. Who do you accept as an authority? And from that point, you will develop knowledge. Now, what's happened today is young people are accepting phony people as authorities. And they're not getting genuine knowledge. They're getting misled. So for the youth of, you know, young Hindu youth, take the real thing. Indian civilization is based on this, on Mahabharata, on Ramayana. It's not based on Marx. It's not based on Freud. It's based on Ramayana. And in the Ramayana, you have Bharat. You know, Bharat is diametrically different than Aurangzeb. See, Bharat had the ability to completely override his brother Ram, but no, he remained loyal to Ram. He served him in an incredible way, all based on love, respect. Aurangzeb, he puts his father in jail, he kills his brothers, right? So which example are you going to follow? Aurangzeb or Bharat?
Bharat.
But people today are following Aurangzeb, they're following Ravana, they're not following Ram. See, they're all trying to steal Sita. You see, they've been misled. Misled by the false teachers. So my message is, you sit down very seriously. First of all, you have to decide who an authority is. The authority is Krishna, number one. Number two is Arjuna. If you come to the same conclusion as Arjuna, you have read Bhagavad Gita, you have read the Vedas. If you come to a different conclusion, Arjuna became the Bhakta of Krishna. Sincere, just like Hanuman is called Bhakta Hanuman. He's the servant of Ram. Do you think there's any Hindu greater than Hanuman or Arjuna? Do you think Nehru was a better Hindu than Arjuna or Hanuman? No. So who's the authority then? Is it Nehru or is it Hanuman?
Hanuman.
And what's Hanuman's conclusion? Tamare raksha karo raksha karo. My dear Lord, I don't want anything from you. You just please protect me always so I can remain your servant. That is vidya. That is gyan. That's real knowledge, right? We should all become followers of Bhakta Hanuman and serve Ram. Or followers of Arjuna and serve Krishna. That is the real Sanatana Dharma. But, you know, people are not coming to that conclusion today. It's not being taught. And therefore, you talk around the subject, but never get to the heart of the subject. Just like a man lost his keys once, and he was looking for them under a street lamp at night. Some man came and said, sir, did you lose something? He said, yes. I said, what did you lose? I lost my keys. Did you lose it here? He said, no. Where'd you lose it? I lost it over there in that dark area. Oh, really? Why are you looking for it here? Well, there's some light here. Now, do you think he's ever going to find the keys?
No.
Impossible. He didn't lose it here. He lost it over there. See? So in the same way, if I look for the light, if I look for the key in Marxism, in modern technology, in meat eating, and gambling, and intoxication, you think I'm going to find the truth?
No.
I'm not going to find it. In fact, am I going to find it in a nightclub where everyone's dancing to Bhangra, to you know, Bhangra music?
No.
No, I'm not going to find it there. I'll see a lot of light and a lot of glitter, you know, see, you know, Bollywood life, and everything looks like I'm a movie star, but there's no truth. Truth is somewhere else. This is what's happened to young people today. They're looking for the truth in the wrong place, and they're never going to find it. Unless they come back to this time-proven Sanatana Dharma. And the experts, Sanatana Dharma, Hanuman and Arjuna, the best Hindus that ever existed in the history of the world. Those are the people we should follow. I rest my case.
It was really nice to have you talk
Thank you
about all
very
these
much.
things.
Thank you.
We did not know about many of these things, and it was really nice you pointed to Gita and recited verses from them to tell us about
Otherwise it's all nonsense. I'm just another cheater like all the other cheaters. Right? Now you have to decide whether what I said is true or not. You can read Bhagavad Gita. I mean, we have classes here all the time. And so forth. I mean, this is not academic. Bhagavad Gita is only understood by a bhakta, not by a speculator, and not by any process of intellectual, study. You have to actually become a servant, like Arjuna and Hanuman. Then the knowledge is revealed. Then it makes sense. And we have to lead a clean life. No meat eating, which causes pride. Right? No gambling and philosophical speculation. I think this, I think that. Who cares what you think? If you go to a doctor and say, I think maybe it's this, and I think maybe it's that. You say I'm not going to stay with this doctor. I'm going to go to a doctor who can tell me it's this, or it's that, not I think, right? And no meat eating, no gambling or speculation, no intoxication. Otherwise you can't be merciful. You can't develop the quality of mercy. And no illicit sex. You cannot be clean if you engage in illicit sexual activity. You can get married in a proper way. Treat your wife with respect. Have children, raise the children. But you can't be a philanderer. So these 4 universal principles of spirituality, if they're followed, then you can, under the guidance of a bona fide guru, you can understand Bhagavad Gita, like Arjuna, and you will be successful in your life.
Yeah, I'm sure many of our readers and viewers who watch this video will learn all these things.
Let's see.
Yeah.
We'll see, and we pray. We pray. Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha, sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani pasyantu, ma kaschit dukkha bhavet, om asuttama sadgamaya, tamasima jyotirgamaya, mrityumra mritam gamaya, om shanti, shanti, shanti. Take us from the tamas, from ignorance, to light and knowledge. That's my prayer. And I wish all the youth of India, whether they're Hindu, Muslim, Christian, whatever they are, success in their endeavors to understand what the purpose of life is and to become a genuine lover of God. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hare Krishna.